Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, it's 3:46 in the morning over here, and I just finished watching the very first episode of the Masters of the Universe Revelations with Radical Toys, and man, I got to tell you, I am I'm filled with a lot of emotions. I'm filled with a lot of joy. I'm filled with a lot of excitement, and I'm not going to lie, I'm filled with a lot of confusion as well. So this isn't going to be a spoiler-filled review. I'm just going to go over my thoughts and just a bit of an overview as to what I witnessed and what I had to a few takeaways that I have from this premiere. I only watched one episode tonight because it's freaking 3:47 in the morning. I gotta get up for work in the morning, but yeah. First of all, I would like to say that the animation quality of the Master Universe Revelations was absolutely freaking incredible. It was stunning. I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was absolutely gorgeous. The voice acting, top notch, 100%. From Mark Hamill to Buffy the Vampire Slayer there, Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think that's her name, to He-Man's voice actor. Orko sounded exactly like Orko from what I remember back when I was a kid. He sounded exactly the same. I know it's a different person. I know 100% it is, but it just brought back those feelings to me. It just brought back that nostalgia that I had for when I was a kid. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. I really did. Cringer being a coward again and speaking. In the 2000X series, they stopped him from talking. I'm not 100% sure if they did it in the New Adventures of He-Man. I'm pretty sure they did. But the fact that Cringer is speaking again, one of those great moments that you see. And a lot of the Easter eggs that were in that show, I have to tell you, I was going over the freaking moon. The fact that they referenced the Masters of the Universe full live action movie. Oh my God. There were like several scenes from the intro to some of the dialogue that Skeletor said. Oh my God. I was like, this is straight from the movie. This is Frank Langella said those lines. I was so impressed. And you know what? It really was almost like a love letter to fans of the show who had been, who had loved it ever since they were kids. The storyline is very intriguing, I have to say. No spoilers again, but somehow Skeletor gets into the Castle Grayskull. He says in the trailer, "Call your champion" to the Sorceress, and she does. And basically, a major battle ensues, and then we find out more about how Eternia came to be, some more of the secrets of Grayskull. And the revelation, right? The revelation that everyone's been talking about. And it's great. It really was an amazing revelation. Truly it was an amazing revelation. And I really have to tip my hat to the writers. They did an incredible job for the first episode. It was action-packed. There was a lot of things were happening. A lot of characters were growing up. Like it was truly a growing up story, right? Everyone was getting out of their infancy, if you will. And you know what? It was refreshing to see. It really was. There were a lot of high stakes too. A lot of people, a lot of things happened. And again, no spoilers at all. If you guys can watch it, I really do suggest you do. You will enjoy the first episode, 100%. I guarantee you will enjoy the first episode. But I will say that after the episode ended, I had more questions than I had when I first started the episode. There were a lot of things which sort of gave me pause, to be perfectly honest with you. It was definitely one of those things where you're you're wondering, why did that character react that way? You know, why did that happen, right? And it was supposed to be, I think, a hook to get you to watch the next episode, which is fine. I understand that about story writing and you know, building up characters. But I felt that somewhere along the lines, it almost felt as if there was one episode and then it shifted to a completely different episode somewhere in the middle somewhere. And you know, that's, again, tonality, you know, character development, that happens a lot, right? But I thought that the way it happened, the moment that it happened, was jarring. It really was very, very, very. It was just too much. It happened too quickly, and the way these two characters are, because we've grown up with these characters, we know who they are, we know what type of people they are. The way they reacted, just, it didn't seem to be in character. It really didn't. A lot of revelations happened right at the end, like tons and tons of revelations. A lot of people were let into, you know, were brought into, you know, knowledge that they didn't have before, and a lot of things happened. A lot of things, like, very, very quickly at the end, and you can either accept that or you can start to question it. And unfortunately for me, I have to question everything that I saw at the end. But did I enjoy the episode? The answer is yes. I totally, absolutely enjoyed this episode. I really want to see what happens in episode 2, because honestly, I have so many questions. I am completely baffled by what I saw at the end, and I really want to find out where this story is going. 100%. I hope I do want to say a couple things. I think Teela looked gorgeous in this episode. Oh my god, she looked exactly like she did from the original Filmation cartoon. She wore a cape. She was you know, at the height of her stature, if you will. And you know what? It was a triumph when she was introduced. Man at Arms, man, he's looking as spry as ever. But for whatever reason, he was sporting a 5 o'clock shadow right away. I thought that was kind of, again, that was a bit strange. So that was an odd choice. But all the old characters make an appearance that you're very familiar with in the palace. King Randor, you know, Queen Marlena, Cringer, Orko, who is still the jokester. Orko is still, you know, his he seems to be a little bit more proficient with magic, I have to say, but he is the same old Orko that you remember. Teela and Prince Adam are having their brotherly sister almost type relationship, which you knew there was a little bit more there, but at the same time, they still seem as if they're platonic. And you know what? I didn't mind that. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was something else, because we do know that Teela has feeling for someone else, right? We do know that. Then we see some other great characters. You know, we see some amazing villains. Don't want to give too much away. We see an incredible battle, and it really did just harken back to that age-old, you know, tried and true Filmation feeling. You really did feel. The only thing missing was, you know, the He-Man theme song, all those things that should resonate in your head. The one thing that really got me, that really hit home, that I literally was bawling my eyes out. Like, I wanted to bawl my eyes out. I didn't, but I wanted to. The beginning intro sequence, I think once you guys see it, you will all have that nostalgic feeling. If you grew up in the 80s and if you collected the toys, I think you're going to freak the heck out, because honestly, the introduction really was the absolute height of cartoon porn for you as a kid, for you as an adult, remembering what it was to be a kid back then. Seriously, it literally shoots you right back. And again, if you collected the toys when you were younger, you're gonna love it. It honestly, the intro sequence cannot be matched. Honestly, it hit every note for me. I was absolutely in love with it. But yeah, overall, I have to say I was very happy with the episode. But I do have a lot of questions, and it's left me sort of wanting. Honestly, I want to learn more. I want to know more about the series. I want to know more about what's going to happen. But this truly does set up the idea that this is Teela's journey. This is definitely a revelation in many ways through to many different characters in the show. And this is what I was saying. That's never been a surprise. Ever since the first PowerCon where Kevin Smith first said that he was going to be doing the show, the synopsis, people caught it, and it's never been denied. This is definitely Teela's journey. And, I'm eager to find out how much further it goes. I'm eager to find out what happens to the rest of the characters. I really want to find out what's going to happen with Skeletor, what's going to happen with Adam, what's going to happen with He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Evil-Lyn. I want to find out all that. I want to find out what happens to Mossman. I want to find out what happens to him because, something happened, and I'm still questioning what happened. So yeah, it was one hell of a roller coaster ride. A half an hour of incredible moments and a lot of questions. And you know what? I can't wait for the next episode. Holy crap! There are 8 people in the chat right now. What's going on here? All right, so Armando O says good. So far so good. Well, I agree, Armando, 100%. Kevin, hey bro, what's going on, Kevin? Good to see you. Soundwave 278, what's up, Jay? What's up, Soundwave? Good to see you, my friend. Mark Manet, about to watch it on Netflix. I just wish they did the original theme song when he becomes He-Man. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I don't think you should expect that, to be honest with you, Mark. Do you recommend getting the toy line? I saw the toy line, but I feel content with the Super 7 because of the nostalgia factor. Mark, I'm probably not the right person to ask about that because I am all in. I'm all in on the Masterverse. I'm all in on the Revelations toy line, 100%. I really do want to get all the toys, 100%. Mark, do you feel disappointed with expectations compared to the original 80s? I don't feel disappointed at all. I had no expectations going in because I knew this was going to be something very different. And what I saw today was freaking incredible. I have a lot of questions, and I'm wondering what's going to happen in the next episode, but I am very happy. I'm very happy with what I saw. Mark, I remember buying the 80s He-Man fig at Walgreens back in the 80s. They were only $5. Times change, my friend. Times do, and so does the cost. The cost of action figures has gone through the roof. Mark, man, time to pull an all-nighter. Get some sleep, my friend. Get some sleep. Honestly, I was super excited. I really want to watch the next episode, but I got work tomorrow morning, so I really can't. Jermaine, haven't watched it yet. I will when I get off work. Take your time, Jermaine. There's no rush. It really is. The first episode was incredible, but I really do suggest you take your time. It's not something... I'm going to be watching this at least 2 or 3 times. The very first episode, just to try and get everything in there and understand what happened. Because the ending really confused me. So, yeah. Everybody, take your time. Enjoy the moment. As I said, watch the series for what it is. Then make a decision whether or not you're going to continue. Because right now, I have no idea what's going to happen in the next episode. Brandon Archer, it's on Netflix right now. It is. I just watched it. Thanks for joining the stream, Brandon. Jedi002, I enjoyed the first episode. So did I, my friend. So did I. I thought it was incredible. Yeah, guys, this is just a short one today. Evil-Ash 3373, nothing good. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, Evil-Ash. I thought it was amazing. I thought the intro sequence blew me away. The intro sequence was amazing. I saw the rocks flying. I saw so many great things. The action was incredible. The storyline looks to be awesome. The ending confused me. I will say that. But I need to see the next episode, and I'm very eager to see the next episode. So, guys, this was a really short one tonight. I have to get up early in the morning tomorrow, but I did want to just put my thoughts down as they're fresh. I'm going to be watching the episode a couple more times, and then I'm going to continue on with episode 2, 3, 4, and then Radical Toys and I are going to get together again and watch episode 5, and we're gonna basically come together with our thoughts, and we're going to decide whether or not this was something that was amazing, mediocre, or just a waste of time. Anyways, guys, Brandon Archer says they will be adding an episode every week. Okay, so it's just one episode a week. Okay, so then I thought it was going to be a full binge like it was before, but I guess not. Evil-Ash, you'll see. Evil-Ash, that's a really negative attitude. So I mean, if you've already made up your mind, then you've made up your mind. What can I say? I'm not going to change your mind. Mark Minet, which He-Man Super 7 do you have? I recently bought Prince Adam's Sky Sled at Walmart. I was surprised I saw one. For the Super 7, honestly, I've got an episode coming up, Mark, where I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I love the Sky Sled. It looks incredible. And you're surprised you saw one? That's honestly, they're all over the place right now. You're not going to have a hard time finding a Sky Sled. Anyways, guys, it was just a quick one tonight. I just wanted to get my thoughts down while they were fresh. Having watched the whole episode in its entirety, obviously there's still people who did not agree, and I don't understand why. The episode was amazing. It really was. The ending, yeah, it was weird. I'm not going to lie. The ending was very strange. I want to see what happens in episode 2, but honestly, from what I've seen so far, I am enjoying the series. I have questions, and I hope they're answered in the next coming episodes. But we shall see, everybody. We shall see. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. If you have any comments or suggestions on anime, cartoons, toys, collectibles, or anything else you'd like me to review, please leave that in the comment section below, and consider subscribing as it helps YouTube to realize I'm doing a great job and you guys enjoy my work. Well, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud.